Red Flames TV, y'all already know. Grind never stops. We out here with the legendary actor, the comedian, the jack of all trades, Mr. Jonathan Yates. What it do, my dude?
What's happening? What's happening? What's going on for Red Flame TV?
Man, we out here, man. It's a pleasure to be with you, man. This is something we've been chasing down, man, you know.
The pleasure's all mine, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We appreciate it. I know you're a jack of all trades. I don't know where to really start, so I guess, you know, let the people know a little bit about what you've been doing.
For those that do know or do not know, I've been doing comedy now almost 30 years. In the city of Boston, been representing. Been on HBO, Def Comedy Jam, BET Comic View, Showtime. Been running comedy shows in Boston from the Comedy Connection in Faneuil Hall. We're down at Slade's now, going on 9 years. We travel all over the world. Been blessed enough to make people laugh. Do a lot of church shows now, school shows, so been doing that. I love working for my city. I love this city of Boston, man.
You definitely give back, bro. You definitely give back, and that's what we appreciate the most, man.
Yeah, I do, and a lot of people try to do stories on what I do and give back, but I don't do those. I don't do them. If you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't.
Right.
Because I do it because I want to, not because I want to listen to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's what we do. That's how I was taught to be humble.
To be humble, right.
And I'm a very humble man in the beautiful city of ours.
In the city. One thing, before I go any further, one thing I gotta let you know in advance that I appreciate is the career thing that you do.
Okay.
I think that's so healthy for the community. And I myself haven't been one, busyness or whatever have you, but the city needs to embrace things like that because we don't get that much. We don't have leaders who are doing those type of things, and you took a leadership role in that, to me, in my humble opinion. I greatly appreciate it, my dude. Thank you.
Yep, see what happened with that, when I'm on Touch 106.1 FM when I was on the radio station, when that murder happened in Mattapan with the 3 people and the baby.
Yep.
And I was like, this is really sickening. Everybody had an outcry for a couple days.
Right.
Nobody really wanted to get into it. So, you know, I used to start my show with prayer and end my show with prayer. So I said, you know what, to the city of Boston, are you sick and tired of being sick and tired?
Right.
Meet me in Franklin Park. So it was on a Tuesday. I said, meet me at 5:45, we pray at 6. So we did that, and it caught on so well, we keep doing it. So,
right.
so we keep doing it. So we meet every Tuesday at 5:45.
Okay.
We pray at 6. We meet on Friday at 6:15, and we pray at 6:30, right in Franklin Park.
Okay. Oh, so you do it twice a week?
Twice a week.
That's awesome.
As soon as you come off of Hill Ave in Franklin Park, we're in the first parking lot on your left.
Okay.
Because, you know, this city, we do need prayer.
We need prayer.
Right.
We need prayer.
And not only that, after every show that I do here in Slade, we need the city of prayer.
Oh, wow. So I mean, that's what it's all about, which is good, man. I mean, we need that. It's healthy.
It's healthy for your spirit.
It is. It is. I mean, aside from all the day-to-day, just that moment, it's kind of soothing in a sense.
It does.
Just to have that moment.
I have a lot of young men that's from the streets, and they say to me, and I love the comedy, but I come for the prayer because the prayer keeps me peaceful.
Wow.
And the prayer gives me a peace of mind. So I'll continue to do it because they still want it.
Right.
So I'm happy to do that. You know, that's another way to give back to your city. Little
Right.
things like that.
Little things.
Little
Which,
things.
in the grand scope, bro, that's not a little thing. I mean, we're reaching out to our higher power, not to talk religion at the moment, but
No,
that's
it's
not
okay.
that's not a little thing at all.
Oh, no, listen, I'll talk religion all day because I love God.
Right.
And I love Jesus, and I'll say it every day.
Right.
Now, and if you want to take that away from me, you can.
Right.
You know, I tell people when they come here, we're praying. Just come after 10:30 and you'll miss the prayer.
And you missed the prayer. So
If you don't want it.
Right.
If you don't want it. But, get that little taste in your spirit.
Right.
Let it make you through the weekend. That from Wednesday to Friday or Saturday, that prayer holds your spirit.
It should. Right. And okay, so aside from that, I mean, again, you've done it all. You got this new co-star role.
That's funny. But it's funny because that's not what it was for. When I went, they asked me to read for a part. I was going to do like a guest appearance part. And it's funny, when I went, you know how some of your people are black people.
Yep.
They're supposed to be somewhere. They take their time and they take it for granted.
Right.
So we're reading the script. So there was like 5, 6 people didn't show up. So I read 4 different roles back to back and just changing characters.
Right.
So they were like, Sunday was like, hey,
Right.
So that I went from a small part to a medium part to second lead.
Second lead, which is awesome.
Yeah, second lead in the role. I am playing my man Cassius Robinson.
Cassius Robinson, the
playing
nemesis.
The nemesis. I'm not really a nemesis. I'm a guy. It's like I'm the guy that went left,
Right.
but I do it well.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he started the record company when he needed money. I couldn't get in college because I was a street dude.
Right.
So I was educated on the street, so I became that dude, and then I became the next level of the drug guy. Then I became the drug kingpin up and down the East Coast.
Right.
So we did that. So he needed money to start a record label. So that's the premise of it. So I gave it. So every time he made $1, I made $1.
You made $1.
So that's the whole premise of the rise and fall. You know what I mean? My character is just giving him money as a foundation so he can make me more money.
Right. So pretty much the backbone to it.
Yeah, and you know I do a lot of dirty shit in this movie.
Right.
You know, I sleep with his daughter, his
Oh,
wife.
wait. Cut. We don't want to give it away just yet.
And then I also make his son turn on him and all that. You know what I mean? What's up, black man? See, this is what it means when you're in the streets of Boston.
Right.
If you got love, you got love.
God love.
That's
That's
it.
what it is.
Let me tell you something, man. I love you. There's something in your bed. You're eating in the sheets. Yeah, go ahead. That's what it is.
Right.
So that's what it is, man. The whole thing about the movie being filmed here and being honored to be picked up to be a part of it.
Right. Again, and then something that's given back to the community because there's so many community people that are involved in this that it's. I mean, there's no $2 million budget. This is all just. I mean, for example, we're doing promotion now.
Right. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. And me, I'm gonna play it a little different because as you know, I'm a comic, but I also been in movies, so I do drama. There's gonna be some comedic things said, and you can see it, and you can feel it, mannerisms. So I'm gonna play the little gangster role a little different than how it was written. I'm gonna play it with like I'm a Gemini. I got two sides to it.
Right.
I'm feeding people and choking people on the same block.
Right.
So if they, the dude that owed me $20, I choked the hell out of him. But then I see a lady who got put out of her house and I gave her $2,000.
Right.
So it's two sides of the coin.
Right.
So I'm playing it with the good side, but also got that mean streak in it.
Right. So somewhat Robin Hood per se.
No, Robin Hood with a Scarface demeanor.
Right.
Yeah, if you want to put it that way.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's how I'm playing the character. I want when you see him, it's complex. One day he's laughing and he's joking, and the next one, what the? He just flips out.
Right.
He just flips out. Hold on, boss.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
Be good today, okay?
Okay. See, I'm only filming an interview, but
Ah!
see how my people's are. I love my people. What's
Right.
up, Paul?
Now, coming from, obviously you played a lot of roles and things, you've been
Yep.
on the big screen. How does it feel doing an independent film, especially local?
The only difference is I ain't getting paid.
You're not getting
Right up front.
Right.
When I did the majors, I get a check up front.
Up front, right.
There's a
Right.
stipend for everything.
Right.
With this, it's more like the love of doing it.
Right.
So that's where we at right now because being that I'm a union actor, I could say no.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it is a Boston guy who wrote it. It's a Boston guy who produced it.
Right.
It's Boston being filmed. So I'm honored to be a part of it.
Right. Now, with your background, do you think you bring a lot of credibility to the film itself?
The film will stand on its own.
Okay.
I think what I bring to it is I hope I do a good job in the character, making it strong enough and believable enough that when a street dude see the character, they go, yeah, that's believable.
Right, it's relatable, right.
So there were some things in the script that I said, we can't do that because street dudes in the street will know that's not what happened.
Right.
Like there was one scene, and I'm talking off, and I think we took it out, where his bodyguard grabbed me. And I had to say cut in the middle. I said, you must have don't want him in the rest of the movie.
Right.
And he goes, why? I said, if I'm supposed to be a drug kingpin up the East Coast, you don't fucking grab me.
No, there's no touching you, right?
Right. And I said, so that doesn't work.
Right.
So and that's what I see you inside. So I said, so unless you
You
don't,
know I ain't forget.
I said, unless you don't want him in the movie, You should take that part out.
Right, which makes perfect sense.
because you got to keep it realistically. Because you know what I mean? Because a cat who sees it, who's been in the street, will be like, nah, this is some bullshit.
Right.
So you lose credibility with it.
Right. Right.
Speaking about that, what's up?
What's up, man?
Hood to the hill.
It sound like I think I'm gonna sue you, man, because it sound like you talking about my story. You know what I'm
Wow.
Come on, Puff. Hey, come on, Puff Daddy.
saying? When you talking about giving to the people, you know what I mean? That's me. After I rob somebody,
Hey, boss.
and I turn around and
This
give
is
it
my
to someone
dude.
that needed with
Hey, from hoods to the hills. Good dude. I remember. See, this is why I said I have to play that role to a way that when he sees it, people like, I remember doing that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
But this is also a good dude with a good heart that I've watched him transform. That he does a lot for the city. You know,
That's
you know
awesome.
what I mean?
Red Flames TV, man. Pleasure meeting you. Nice to meet you.
You know, so he's one of the guys that's been affected by me doing the prayer every week.
Absolutely.
Listen,
I don't miss it.
Listen, he hits me up and says, yo, that prayer.
Right, gotta do
He's
it.
in the club, that prayer.
Right.
See, that's why, you know what, when I
Don't care what no one thinks.
don't care what no one thinks, and that's what we do. And we're trying to make a difference. As grown men,
Right.
we're trying to make a
A
difference.
huge difference, right?
Yes, sir.
And it's clearly seen. I mean, I for one, I mean, obviously I gotta think about my brand and what I do, but I also look at things that are positive to me because Red Flames TV is about telling the story, a real story, not just no disrespect to anybody, but a rapper per se. You just talk about rap,
Right.
opposed to, I mean, you got so many different hats, but then yet underneath all those hats, you still manage to give those moments to God. And that's awesome to me, man.
Here's what I do know. If you don't give God his just, you won't have nothing to be happy about.
Right.
Because everything you got, the reason you're still living, is because God decided you was worth living.
Right.
And for him to save you, that means he wants you to help save somebody else. It's never about me, it's never about him. It's about that moment when you can do something in his name for somebody else.
Right.
And when you do that, your blessings come back 10 times
10
more.
times, right.
So I will never ever take away any blessings that he's given me, and I can't do it. I refuse to. I can't do it for $1. I can't do it for a chick. I can't do it for a dude. I know who I am in my heart.
Right.
You know, if you don't believe in what I do, that's your prerogative.
Well, Red Flames TV, y'all already know the grind never stops. My man, my dude, greatly appreciate the interview. Thank you very much. You know what I mean? Hope your show goes well. I hope the movie gets picked up, man. I'll pray for that. I know I'm worthy for one little one up there. I'll pray for that, man. And, you know, health and prosperity, man.
Thank you very much. Hey, Red Flames TV, Jay Gates, Boston all day. B's and threes.
B's and
That's
threes.
how it bees.
That's what's up.